and so on. So let's take care of that. Now let's open up our program one more time back in here, and right underneath here I'm going to start by creating the function for the very first button, and that is btn text 1. With btn text 1, if you guys can still recall my brief explanation, you will notice I said btn text 1 will be able to move in the direction of 2 and 5. So there's a btn text 1 underscore click. So you must enter the events in there. It's click events. Now, this is where this function is going to do its own thing. This function has 2 buttons in them. So the 2 buttons, so let's say empty spot checker right here, empty spot checker. That will take in the check the value that we have, which is btn text 1, where text 1 btn text 1 can move to. It can move in the direction of btn text 2, button 2. Okay, there. And it can also move in the direction of button number 5, btn 5. There we go. So at that same time we need to call the solution checker. So solution checker, make sure that is called. There we go. That takes care of the very first function. So I'm going to copy this. We're going to use it for number 2. Paste. This is button 2. And this is 2. 2. No, that's 2. And 2 right here. The 2 is moving in the same direction. Let's look for the direction it's moving. 2, we have to move 1, 3, and 6. Okay, so go back in here. So we need 1 more. That's 1, 3, and 1 more, 6. There. Change this to 6. There we go. Now button number 3. Let's copy this. Button number 3 will can move 3 different directions as well. So this is 3, and this will be 3, 3, 3 here. And the direction is going to be for that is 2, 4, and 7. 4 and 7. There. Now button number 4 can only move 2 directions. That is 3 and 8. Paste. This is 4. And this is 4 as well. 4. That is 3, 8. There. Button number 5 can move 3 directions. So let's copy this. Paste that here. And change this to 5. And here we have 5, 5, and 5. And that's the direction is going to be for. That is 1, 6, and 9. There. Then button 6. Button 6 can move in 4 directions. Paste that in there and change this to 6. And since button 6 can move 4 directions, copy 1 more, paste it in there, and change all of this to 6. And direction of movement of button 6 will be 2, 5, 7, 5. Let's arrange it in order, 7 and 10. There we go. And button 7 can move 4 directions as well. So I'm going to copy this, paste, change that to 7. We have 7 here, and that is going to be 3, 6, 8, and 11. There we go. Button 8 can move in 3 directions. Paste and change this to 8. And the movement of 8 is going to be 4, 7, 4, 7, and 12. Yeah, that's 12. Get rid of this. And this is 8, 8, and 8 here. That is for button number 8. As for button 9, now we only move 2 directions, 5 and 10. So paste and change this to 9. Delete this 2, and that is 5 here and 10 here. That is 9. There we go. Now button 10. Button 10 can move in 3 directions. So that is 10. You have 10 here, 10, and 10. And the directions of movement of 10 is going to be 11, 9, and 6. And delete this. There. And we have button 11. This is 11, 11, 11, and 11 here. And the direction of movement is going to be 12, 10, and 7. There. Then we have button 12. Button 12 can move 2 directions. So let's grab all of this and just paste that in there. Change that to 12. This is 12 and 12. Get rid of this. That should be inside its own area. So let's get rid of that. Paste. And this is 12, 12, and 12. That is 8, 11. Okay. Save that. Okay, guys, we just have 3 more to take care of. So the next one is going to be for the reset button. So I'm going to copy these. So let's come right down here, paste, and I'll just call that, I think we call it BTM reset. Let's check out the name up here. Here, that's it, reset game. Reset game. Bring it down. Reset game underscore click. And there. So when I want to reset, I need to call my shuffler that I have in here, the one that shuffles the button around. There we go. That's it. Call this guy here. That very function. I'm gonna paste that function in there. Paste there. And the display txt display is called txt display winning. The text, and I want to just to display the value that I have in there, the default value, which is number shuffle game once the system resets. Again, I think that's what I called it. There we go. And that's it. That takes care of the reset. Now, the other one is the BTN solution. I do have a function there called BTN solution, I believe, or a variable called BTN solution underscore check. Okay, there should be a U there. Let's see, I believe that's what I call this solution. Yeah, that is correct, BTN solution. And inside BTN solution, I need all of these buttons. Grab hold of that, come right down here, and paste it right in there. And the data in there will just be empty. So it's either we can just change that to that, okay, or we can just get rid of everything here and leave it as that. The choice is yours. Okay, the next one is 2. We have 2 here, and so on and so forth. So let's just speed that up. There we go, guys. So that's easy enough for you. So finally, I need to call my shuffler as soon as the system starts. So I'm going to say void, let's say start, get rid of that. Okay, I want it to start, and when it starts, let me this. When it starts, I just want it to call the function called shuffle. There we go, that's it, done. Save that. Okay, so have a good look at the final lines of codes. All right, so we go into the system now, into the editor. That is the lines of code to shuffle. Okay, solution checker. Checking the empty spot, variables declare. There, save. Minimize that and let's go straight to the Unity development environment. All right, now that all that is done, I'm going to select the, so let me select the panel here, right click on the panel. I'm going to add an empty game object. So that very empty game object, I can just call it BTN game object. Okay, BTN game object. So the BTN game object, that is where I will add my lines of code. Make sure it's selected, drag it, drop it right there. Now I'm going to grab hold of all of the buttons, every single one of the buttons, and place them right inside BTN game object. So let's grab them, select all of the buttons, yeah, drag right inside. There we go. There. The only one that I left out is just the text box and this other one here. Actually, I was meant to change the name of this to TXT display. There we go. Okay, now that that is done, select my BTN game object. Right in there, you see all of my text box. Now drop it down. We now need to attach who belongs to who. The text box number 1, BTN1, drag, drop it in there. The next one, BTN2, drag, drop it in there. So BTN3, drag the object, drop it right in there. BTN number 4, drag the text, drop it in there. BTN number 5, drag the text, drop it in there. BTN6, repeat the same thing. BTN7, Add 7 in there. Number 8. Number 8, drag, drop. Number 9, drag and drop. Number 10, drag and drop. And while at it, guys, can you make sure you subscribe to my channel? And you can also join to become a member of the channel. So BTN number 11, drag and drop. And BTN number 12, drag and drop. Okay, now we have reset. Let's look for reset. Drop reset in there. Solution checker. Drop it in there. Okay, and number of clicks. There we go. That's BTN counter. Call that there. Finally, TXT display. The text display. Drag and drop it in there. That is that all taken care of. Now we have one more process to go through. And the last stage is just for us to add functions to each of these buttons. So let's select all of the buttons. So select all of the buttons. There we go. And let's come straight to the inspector right here. Scroll right down. There. We now need the click events right here. The click events. So we don't have an object for it. So we need to click on the plus sign. Right in there is empty. So drag the BTN game object that houses all of the buttons. Drag it and dump it right in there. Now we have object for every single button here. Now, the final stage is to attach function to each object. Look at BTN 1, number 1. Go straight to the shuffle code. We need BTN function 1 attached. Number 2, repeat the same thing for number 2. Look for 2. There we go. Button click 2. Number 3. And repeat the same thing for number 3. Attach number 4 BTN. Number 4. We need number 4 in there. Number 5. Come right down here. Go straight to the name of your class. Mine is called shuffle code and look for number 5. Function 5. Now number 6. Come right down here. Look for function 6. 7. Repeat the same thing. Function 7. Now 8. Function number 8. Number 9. Repeat the same thing. Come right here. We have 9. 10. Function 10 up here. 11. Function number 11. Function 12. Come right there. Where's 12? 12 is up here. Very good. And the solution. So if you want to cheat, you just use the solution checker. There. Resets. Let's look for function resets. Reset the game. Then the counter. Do we have anything for counter? We don't seem to have anything for counter. So I think that's it. We have nothing for counter. Okay, we only added text to counter. So let's see here. It's just the text. Yeah, number of clicks. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay, guys, let's try it out and see. I'm going to click on run just to see how that looks like. Whoa, 1 error, 2 error. At least I can shuffle, but I have errors. Look at that. Let's see solution. No, that's not working. Okay, this works. Counter is not working. All right, let's see why the solution explorer or the your solution function is not working. First of all, let's select the button solution here. I'll come right here Oh God, I actually selected the wrong function. I was meant to select BTN solution. There we go. That is it right there. Okay, that is sorted. So if I run it now, I should be able to get the solution working. Okay, solution. There we go. That's fine. One error taken care of. Now let's take care of the shuffle function. So select that and open it up. And right here, there we go. I spotted it immediately. That was supposed to be j equals 1, j less than and equals to the value of I. There, just this. I mistakenly add 1. So I'm going to save that. Let's go back in there and see how that's going to work. It's compiling now. And let's see. Run. Okay, we have it's gone worst. At least that is working. Let's come back in here. Now, I'm going to go back in my codes. I think, you see this break? I'm going to get rid of that break. That was not meant to be there. Delete that. Let's save that. Back in here. And I'm going to run it one more time. Run. There we go. Look at that. That is brilliant. So I was meant to be there and that break was not meant to be there. So let's see. Let's shuffle it. But what other thing? My counter is not working. It's not telling me how many clicks that I've made so far. So I'm going to check that out and see why. It's meant to tell me how many clicks so far. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. This is now working. Now one solution is working. Reset is working. And here, this is the problem. So let's see why that is not working. Okay, with the solution on, if I dare click on here, that shows me well done, you won. So this is working. If I'm able to arrange the numbers accordingly, automatically this will come up. So the only one not working now is the solution, is the counter. So let's end that. So let's go back in the code. Double click on the code and let's come right down here. Just checking everything to make sure it's in order. And go back up here to see. Right there, guys, I found the error. You see right here, the solution checker, for every time I click, it was supposed to count. That is why I have this variable here. So I was meant to add a variable, but I mistakenly omitted it. So underneath here, I'm going to say counter will be equals counter plus 1. So that should be counter plus 1. Come right here and just put that in there. Get rid of this. Okay, that is the solution, but I mistakenly omitted it. Now I need to store the value of counter straight into the BTN click, this very one. Copy that, come right down here, and you can say dot text, that will be equals counter dot to string. There we go. That is it. I'm going to save that. Hopefully I have, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's it. So let's go to our Explorer or editor. Now decision time. Let's run that and see. Hopefully the counter should work this time around. There we go. Look at that. We have 1. There we go, guys. It is working. That is it. And this is how you create your own shuffle game. I know it's a little bit long. There's a lot of coding to take care of, but guess what? You guys will enjoy it. Okay, so with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this beautiful and very interesting tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. Well, so I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. So let's cheat. There we have a winner. Reset and start all over. So guys, you all have a nice day now, and bye for now. And please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel. You all have a nice day, man. Bye.